somebody said, what is your opinion? Abdullah Patel is asking, what is my opinion on Shaykh Hamza Yusuf? I love Shaykh Hamza Yusuf. I'm an absolute fan of Shaykh Hamza Yusuf. But Shaykh Hamza Yusuf is many things. I suppose in some way, every person, one could say Mufti Abu Layth is meant. Yaar, phir se kaho yaar. It sounds good. Let me replay. But Shaykh Hamza Yusuf is an icon. He's a pioneer of certain things. He's monumental for Western Muslims. And to me, he's like a hero in that sense. But then, does that mean then there's Hamza Yusuf as a person? His personality, his kind of, I don't know, his interactions with people, his views, his personal views, Now, in some things, I may not, I think Hamza Yusuf's personality, personally, would be one that, as a person, I mean, it's different if I was just speaking to him as a one-off or something, I would obviously behave. But he's the kind of person, if I regularly hung out with, let's say, I think we wouldn't really like that personality. I don't think I would like it at all, because I'm very kind of loud, and I'm an extrovert, and everything's about, there's so many jokes and banter and going on in our kind of circles, and he doesn't seem anything like that. He seems very introvert, very quiet, very almost I don't know, very, I don't want to be rude, but almost like a nerd personality. But I feel that that's on a personality level, and I feel that his interactions with people sometimes are not very, from what I've heard, isn't very welcoming. And I don't know whether that's just social etiquette or how he is as a person. I've heard that sometimes he can come off rude to people. He can come off, if you ask him something, he'll be like, no, I know my friend met him. I mean, I've met him as well, but my friend met him when we were abroad, and he said, "Oh, Sheikh, I love you. I love your stuff. Do you mind if I take a quick selfie?" And he was just just on his own in some restaurant or a mall somewhere, and he said, "No, no, 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 you can't take a selfie with me," and things like this, and I just, that kind of example I'm just giving. I think that as a personality, he may have a kind of quirky kind of personality. So I disagree with that, and even his views, I find them very kind of sometimes neo-traditionalist. So I don't think he would agree with a lot of my views at all. But I still love him as a person. Somebody said he loves having his picture taken. Okay, but I think with people, I don't know, this was the experience of my friend. Even many other people that I know, when they've met him on a personal basis, maybe he's changed that in recent years, but it was, for several years, this was a big deal. I know people that personally told me that they spent thousands of pounds just to go on a rihla because Hamza Yusuf's going to be there. And, it's imagine I had a course which charged thousands of pounds, and people are going there because I'm going to be there and they want to chill with me. I mean, I would make a bit of an effort to, at least on that week or whatever, to kind of hang out with people. But no, and people were quite disappointed. This is an example I'm just giving, and this is from somebody who personally paid all those thousands of pounds and went there. And he said, and they gave them something, they said that he only did his lectures he did, and then he would never mingle with the rest of the crowd, and he would never even eat lunch with them. He would always eat separately, but the other teachers they would eat with the visitors, with the students, but he wouldn't. And he wouldn't stay in the same level. He wouldn't just be seen, and he definitely wouldn't hang out. And what they did is, in the whole week or 2 weeks that they were there, he had one day set aside where he gave a slot to each student, and the slot was literally a 4-minute slot. That you were to come in and you had 4 minutes to speak to him. And And like this person said to me, I don't even know what to say in 4 minutes. I've only paid a few £1,000 to go there. I think it cost like £3,000 to go, and it was like I only went to see him, and then it's like I only had like 4 minutes. Like, what do I say in 4 minutes? यार 4 minutes. कुछ हो सकता है? Can we do something? But I do love him. For me, he will always be an icon because he initially inspired me. Right. So I for that will always love him. I will always have a soft spot for Shaykh Hamza Yusuf because when I went off to study the Islamic sciences, he was one of the key inspirations for me. So yeah,